Hello everyone, this is another one of my beauty on a budget makeup tutorials where I find the best high street or drugstore, as you call it in the US, products to use to create a really lovely makeup tutorial. Today I'm going to be doing Natalie Portman's look from the Golden Globes 2011. She had very little makeup on, although it was very striking because of the sort of raspberry red lip. She looked very naturally beautiful, as she always does, and she was glowing, and she's pregnant at the moment, and yeah, I just love Natalie Portman. I'm using Bourjois' Healthy Mix foundation, as her skin just looked really pretty and natural. And I'm going to apply this with my fingers to get a really natural finish. Before kind of events like the Golden Globes, celebrities often have a lot of facials and lovely things done to their face that they don't have to wear a ton of makeup. So their skin's looking in the best possible condition. Okay, and that's our foundation done. I think this foundation from Bourjois would suit kind of dry, normal and slightly oily, which is what I have. Sort of a combination skin with a tiny bit of oil and a tiny bit of dryness, and it suits my skin lovely, but I wouldn't put it on an oily skin, but it would suit quite a lot of skin tones, and I think it is a lovely foundation. So I'm using my concealer from Revlon. I love this concealer. It's their photo ready foundation concealer in 003, and what I'm going to do is just dab it onto my skin where I need concealing, under the eyes lots. Then I'm just using this brush from number 7, which is like a mini foundation brush, and I'm just going to blend that in. Now you might notice that my eyebrows are looking a lot better than usual at the moment, and that's because I don't know what happened, but in the months of January and February my eyebrows started to grow so many more hairs than they've ever grown before. Throughout my kind of teenage years my eyebrows just started kind of falling out, especially at the ends, and I didn't really have any end of my eyebrow. It ended at the arch, so in all my videos up until now I've had no eyebrows, which has been quite sad for me, and I've had a lot of people saying, oh, I hate your eyebrows, you plucked them out, but I didn't pluck them out, they just stopped growing. Then, I don't know whether it was my travelling and all the sunshine that I had or what did it, but I got back from travelling in January and my eyebrows just started growing. And it seemed like it almost happened overnight, which was crazy. And then yesterday I dyed them, just using a cheap dye from Boots. It was called 30-Day Mascara. So now I finally don't have to feel like I have to pencil them in every day, and I'm just so pleased. So that's the story of my eyebrows. Now back to the tutorial. I am going to fill in the ends a tiny bit just using this sleek palette. This is the Storm palette, and I'm just using this dark brown colour, and I'm just going to fill in the ends a little bit. Next I'm using my Avon Neutrals palette, which is called Neutral Tones, and I absolutely love this palette. So many useful colours in here, and I'm going to use, oh, what colour should I use? She's got kind of a shimmery natural colour that's just slightly lighter than her skin tone all over the lid and kind of in through her tear duct area. I'm going to use those two mixed together on a number 7 blending brush. I've actually ended up using mostly this colour here, just in case you're wondering. Sometimes you have to actually put it onto your eye to decide which colour you want to use, and you can always change halfway through. So I'm using lots of this colour, just dusting it all over the lid. This is a very easy but lovely makeup to do. Okay, Next I have the Sleek Original palette, and I'm going to use this really pretty shimmery colour here. Now you want a brown that's not too dark and it's very shimmery, and you want to just bring that kind of through the socket. Same brush from number 7, this is such a handy brush, it's kind of a MAC 217 dupe. Just show you it. I don't want to be too defined at all, it's just a little bit of shadowing. Okay, I'm not putting anything underneath the eyes. Next I'm just going to use... Now she does have some gel liner very close to the lash line, but it's the tiniest amount and it doesn't flick out at the end. I'm using number 7's gel liner in black, and I'm literally going to put this as close to the lashes as possible. I'm using an angled brush. And you can see the definition it gives that eye. It looks much better. I'm using Avon's Super Shock mascara now. And that is the eyes done. So they're very simple, but just very pretty eye makeup. Now on the cheeks I'm going to use a touch of my chocolate bronzer from Bourjois. I'm using this on a big number 7 powder brush. Just turning the brush sideways and sculpting the cheekbone slightly. Now not much on the cheek at all, so don't go nuts with it. That's why I'm using quite a big brush. Just a tiny bit of sculpting of the face. Then on my blusher brush I'm using Avon's Soft Plum, which is my favourite blushes. And Natalie Portman always wears quite a lot of blusher, no matter what lip colour she wears. And I think that's nice because she is fair skinned, and I think it's important to put life into the face. And then using my highlighter from Sleek, which you get so much product in, and I'm just going to dab a little bit of this on the tops of my cheeks. As Natalie Portman's skin is glowing, and you just dab that in with your fingers, and when the light hits it, I don't know if you can see, you get a lovely sheen. But it's a natural sheen, I don't know if you can see. Now in order to get this perfect, hydrated, no lip liner, kind of natural red lip look that Natalie Portman's wearing to the Golden Globes, I'm going to use one of the Sleek Pout Polishes. And I'm just going to work this into my lip using my finger. So just start off in the middle, you can neaten it up in the end, and just get the colour onto the lip. And that's the look finished, Natalie Portman at the Golden Globes. A very natural, pretty, glowing makeup. And it shows that a red lip can be wearable if you make it kind of like a red tone that suits you, and Natalie Portman went for kind of a raspberryish, pinkish red. I hope you liked it, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.